So hello everyone, friends. It's Nick with you, and today we have the fourth part of growing our deposit using Basilisk, and our goal today is to earn as much profit as possible so that we can, again, see this whole thing through to the end. And on our balance, as you remember from the last video, for those who haven't watched this challenge, it lasts for at least 5 videos, and again, this is our fourth part. Right now, we are going to, or rather, we will try to earn as much as possible in the market. What I see right now, and what I saw tonight while I was doing live streams, is that our market has stabilized really well. We have a huge number of situations that we can work with right now, and our task, again, is not to miss such moments. Oh guys, for those who don't know, this is Basilisk. It's a pattern screener. It's basically that app, that bot, which gives you profit. Consider it daily. Your task is to copy the trades that it puts out, and accordingly, so that you understand why and how it works. First and foremost, this isn't just a bot. It's a full-fledged pattern screener that, in fact, gives you signals based on market patterns. Again, this bot is completely free to get. Absolutely everyone watching this video right now can start trading with this bot with absolutely any amount. It's important, again, for you to understand that for the bot to work correctly, you need to be my referral first and foremost. I'm saying this right away so there aren't any of those silly messages later, like, oh, I already have an account, and so on. Guys, that's not a problem. Everyone who comes to me, I have probably around 1,000 to 1,500 referrals now. Even though they had accounts before, they still came to me and work with me regularly. If you're interested in copying my private signals, everything is available inside our Telegram channel. Go ahead and join. The links are in the description. And again, let's get started. For the first trade, let me look for a situation on the market right now. I see that we have a decent one on BHCNY. Yeah, the OTC currency pair. Let me give it a try. I'm pressing the scan button, and then we set the expiration time to 3 minutes. We have the first signal on wait. And the second signal is playing out. My fixed amount is set to $500. Again, with the expectation that we'll be able to use up to a martingale step. I'm always confident in martingale steps. So again, we're waiting for this position to play out, and then I'll be back with you. So guys, we have literally 20 seconds left until this position closes, which is already a good result. And we can see that, in fact, the candles are moving upwards. This is our first winning trade. Accordingly, our task now is to find another situation in the market and work through at least a few more like this. Because, as you can see, again, the position is playing out. And everything here is as clear as possible for us regarding the positions. And in the meantime, our balance is already $2,690. Let me take a look at other currency pairs. Again, I'm showing you all this so you can see how I actually choose currency pairs for trading with the robot. We see URGBP right now. The fact that we had a very active downward trend before this, right, order flow. And here we are already forming a so-called range. We've swept a large liquidity shelf from below. But if I press scan now, the bot will signal as short, which is far too risky for me. I understand the patterns work that way, but I'll wait for a clearer setup. For example, here on Eurist, yeah, we can see that we formed a huge FEG here. If we switch to a higher time frame, we'll see it more clearly, after which we gave a test. Accordingly, after this, we now have the opportunity to move somewhere else and, conditionally, sweep some liquidity higher up. Let's try on Eurist. I'm pressing the scan button. Let's see. Again, we'll use a hedge if needed, because for me this position looks, extremely difficult right now. but the signal for a downside move has been given. We are waiting for it to play out now. After that, Guys, as always, I'll come back to you. So guys, we are down to the wire here with only 5 seconds left on the clock. This is currently our second position in the lineup, and honestly, it is looking really solid. If you take a close look at the charts, you can clearly see that it is holding steady and closing right in the green, which is exactly what we were hoping to see happen at this stage of the game. Again, you can see how it was possible in this market, how it was possible specifically on this chart. The bot did its job and gave us the result we wanted. Yes, the one that was desirable for us. And guys, according to my plan, just as I thought it would be, our balance now allows us to open a first position of $1,000, after which we can use another hedge of $2,150, in which I need to be confident. Let me look for a currency pair now where I would generally be ready to open a position. It's definitely not GBPUD. It's definitely not PUST. I'll look around now and come back to you with a ready position. Guys, I've settled on the USD OTC currency pair, and we have a signal to go short. 3 minutes, position to go short. A whole $1,000 right now on your screen. And again, I'm counting on us being able to get the desired result specifically from this position. Aw, my palms are a little sweaty, because in fact, this is the challenge that has been going on for videos now, yeah? And for me, it's important first and foremost to show how, once again, Basilisk works. I really want us to pull this off just like this in one take, so that you can see, first and foremost, the result that is, in fact, as transparent and honest as possible. And let's wait for this position to play out with sweaty palms, and after that, I'll come back to you. Five seconds left, guys. That's another win for us. Meanwhile, our balance has already increased to $4,000, which is a very good result. As you can see, in fact, Basilisk is currently performing at its maximum potential, and you can observe all of this as transparently as possible. And again, I'm sure that every person who, besides counting on, thinking that Basilisk is some kind of guarantee of their win, a guarantee of profit, and so on. No, guys. Basilisk is just a tool that is built on certain algorithms, on certain patterns in the market, and you can integrate it into your trading. But no, this does not mean in any way that if you got this bot, then every one of your positions must be in the green. You must also understand that I use a 3-minute expiration time. Anyone planning to use Basilisk on a 1-minute expiration time, understand that this is in any case higher risk, because 1 minute is like gambling in a casino. You have to understand that the price can cut you off. The price can give you a loss at the last second, and things like that. Our task is to do everything as safely as possible, to do it all as transparently as possible, and again, not to open positions on absolutely every chart. You see that I look for positions for myself that I can be at least somewhat confident in, right? Because I don't open, let's say, on charts like this, where we currently have 5 huge green candles in a row going up, naturally, I'm not going to open a position there. So, in any case, I click between pairs, I click between, different markets, and only when I see a chart that's suitable for me do I open that position. For example, Euro to US dollars. Right now, we can see that we have a pretty good uptrend here. In theory, I could have opened a position, but I realized that I have other currency pairs where the trend is calmer right now, and where I can be more confident. That's why I'm switching between currency pairs now, and I'll try Euro to pound sterling instead. We can see that this decline has stopped. Let's see what our bot tells us specifically right now. I'm pressing the scan button, and we have a signal to go long, guys. 3 minutes for an uptrend, waiting for it to play out. After that, I'll be right back with you. So guys, there are literally 10 seconds left until the end of this position. We can see that it's closing in the green as well. The last 3 seconds, and our profit, in the meantime, has reached $4,990. I see absolutely no point in continuing this challenge for another video, because right now we're already at $5,000 minus $10. Guys, we have just 10 seconds left until the end of this position, and honestly, I am finding myself more and more amazed by this basilisk and everything it is managing to pull off during our live streams today. It is genuinely incredible to watch it in action like this, and I think we are all pretty stunned by the results we are seeing unfold right before our eyes as the clock ticks down. By the way, for those who haven't seen it, you can join my live stream on TikTok and trade with me in real time. You can see that we've worked through all the positions that were actually planned for this video. And in fact, in one take, we managed to turn $2,000 into almost $6,000. I believe this is a more than impressive result, so that no one doubts the capabilities of Basilisk, and so that no one thinks it's just another random bot or anything like that. So guys, all the links are in the description. I'll be glad to see absolutely everyone in my community. Not just a regular community, I want to see you in my family. I want you to exchange your experiences, share your results, and inspire other guys of ours who might be doubting or wondering whether it's worth it or not. I want you to communicate with each other again so that harmony and love reign in our family. That's why I'm sure that we can build the family that I've planned in my head, you know, how it should look. And I think that in the near future, guys, we'll be able to all get together in a private chat, in a private Telegram channel, and trade together, roughly speaking, like in a private session. So I'll be glad to see everyone, whoever wants to get it. Write to me in private messages on Telegram, and see you later.